What is up, guys? It's your boy, Titan Main Cactus, and today we are going to be showcasing my favorite build currently within Destiny 2 Season of Defiance. And also, this is arguably the best Titan build in the entire game for PvE. Like, I'm not just saying, oh, I like grinding strikes with this. No, I use this in the Master difficulty Root of Nightmares raid. I've used this in Nightfall's other Legend difficulty content all the time. It is extremely viable within the endgame. And also, a lot of you guys have actually been asking for this because I use it so much it ends up in a lot of background gameplay and people keep saying, wait, what build is that? What weapon is that? Well, that's all answered right now. And if you want an easy place to copy down this build, thanks to my partnership with Mobalytics, you can just click the link in the description. Mobalytics is a data-driven companion app designed to help players improve at their favorite games, and they're expanding into Destiny 2. So you can use them to find tier lists, god rolls, build guides, and more all in one place, including the complete build guide to this video. Click the link and you won't even need to watch the rest of the video. Wait, I don't think I thought this one through. Anyways, guys, if you want to learn more and why we're picking what we are, let's continue. So let's start things off by actually looking at our seasonal artifact, because this build is designed around making the most out of the most busted currently available artifact perks. And right off the bat, we have Volatile Flow, which is going to provide our void weapons with essentially constant volatile rounds. After that, Authorized Mods Void is great for this build. Then Shatter Orbs is going to be an easy way to spawn even more Orbs of Power to enable Volatile Flow. After that, Bricks from Beyond is nearly essential for this build, providing a constant stream of heavy ammo. Then we've got Void Weapon Channeling for even more Void Weapon damage. And then lastly, Prismatic Transfer is just a great passive buff to your teammates. Then for our subclass choices, we are going with the Ward of Dawn super, just a great super overall. After that, Towering Barricade is fantastic. Then Shield Bash, I'm mainly using this as a movement ability, honestly, so you could go with Shield Throw if you like it better. Then I love Scatter Grenades for their ability to kill a target. And then the first aspect is Controlled Demolition. Guys, this is the secret sauce to volatile rounds, because what it does is that when enemies are hit with a volatile explosion, it makes them volatile. So the other classes, when they're using volatile rounds, they will kill nearby enemies or damage them, but that's it. Controlled Demolition will start a volatile chain and will allow you to just wipe out entire groups of enemies unbelievably easy. Oh, while also gaining health while you do so. After that, we have Bastion, just another fantastic aspect, giving you an overshield when you do cast your barricade to you and your teammates. So good for survivability. Then for the fragments, we only get 3, so we gotta make them count. Echo of Starvation is gonna give us Devour when we pick up an Orb of Power, which we already are gonna be doing to get those volatile rounds, and that's gonna give you full health and grenade energy whenever you get a kill, which is insane. We have the new fragment, Echo of Vigilance. This is going to give us an overshield if we get a kill while our shields are depleted, which is just like if you're hurt and you need an overshield, you'll get one. Fantastic. Then we have Echo of Instability. Defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to your void weapons. Now, this is gonna seem like overkill to a lot of people because we already have Volatile Flow, but this fragment is going to future-proof this build. When Volatile Flow goes away, we can still activate volatile rounds easily, and it's so important to have volatile rounds. You're not always able to get an Orb of Power. This is our backup for just activating it all the time. In fact, to ensure that activation even more so, our featured exotic is the Armamentarium, simply giving us another grenade. So if the first one doesn't kill the enemy, the second one can, and you can start this insane volatile rounds chain. But also, because we're getting so many kills with Devour, you honestly get so much grenade energy that you kind of need a second one to actually make the most of how much we're getting. But moving on from there, guys, for the weapons, we're actually going to start with the heavy here. It's the Retrofit Escapade. This craftable machine gun is absolutely fantastic. It's a rapid fire frame, and you can craft it with extended mag. You want the biggest magazine size possible, and I'm actually using backup mag as well to get that. Then you can put on 4th times the charm, so landing 4 precision shots gives you 2 back, and then combine that with target lock, so when you're shooting a singular target, your damage will scale up to like a 40% increase. I think 45% with enhanced target lock. So what happens, guys, is you're able to put the retrofit escapade over the precision damage location of a boss, hold the trigger, ride the lightning, and you just keep shooting. The constant ammunition back from 4th times is going to re-trigger itself, so you can honestly shoot like well over 200 rounds before running out of ammunition. Actually insane. However, just an amazing void machine gun is what we're going for here. So a potential alternative is the commemoration with its reconstruction, combined with killing tally, great origin trait as well, potentially even a more relevant origin trait. This is going to be phenomenal. Heck, even the corrective measure is actually with rewind rounds plus high impact reserves. Again, the boss DPS is actually pretty impressive with that combo. So heck, you could use a blue void machine gun and this build would still be insane. And the reason is bricks from beyond. So your void machine gun with volatile rounds is going to be so good at clearing out adds and decimating every yellow bar you find that every 3rd yellow bar kill is going to trigger bricks from beyond, which is going to drop heavy ammo. And with a machine gun, since they're so ammo efficient, that ammo drop is going to be like 100 rounds. And the amount of damage you can do with 100 rounds of retrofit escapade with volatile rounds and all of the other void damage increasing stuff we have is just insane. And likely you're going to be able to kill 3 more yellow bars with those 100 rounds to trigger the next drop. So you really can use a void machine gun in this build like a primary weapon. In fact, so much so that we're not even using a primary weapon. We have 2 specials here, and the first one is the Wave Splitter. I actually did a video specifically on how good this thing was in the current meta, basically picking up an Orb of Power, which again, our entire build is designed around doing anyways, is going to make this thing do way more damage, suppress enemies with volatile rounds. It's fantastic. Really, really good weapon. And again, trace rifles, just like machine guns, are extremely ammo efficient. 1 special ammo brick will give you hundreds of rounds of Wave Splitter. And then we're actually using the Riptide here. And the reason is because, well, first of all, this is a fantastic special weapon. Rapid fire frame fusion rifle does a ton of damage. We've got auto-loading holster here combined with chill clip. And when you're causing the shatter explosions with chill clip on a singular target, again, a ton of damage, but also chill clip is unbelievably good against champions because slow deals with overload champions. Shatter, which is just 2 shots of chill clip, deals with unstoppable champions, and then guys, volatile rounds will deal with barrier champions. So we've got all 3 champion types covered with this build. So that's part of the reason why we're using it. But guys, honestly, like, you can use Pardon Our Dust combined with, oh heck, Hollow Denial with Lead from Gold is amazing. A Lead from Gold new shotgun, Deafening Whisper, Heritage, whatever your 2 most powerful special weapons you can possibly find to go with the fact that we're only really switching to these weapons, we're only using these other 2 weapons when we're getting low on ammo for our Void machine gun. And we'll have enough killing power in these 2 specials that we will 100% kill enough enemies to get more heavy ammo and start the chain again. Moving on from there, for our armor here, starting us off with the helmet, you definitely want a Void Siphon, so much orb production. We've got a Font of Wisdom for 3 tiers of intellect. We've got a Powerful Friends to help our teammates there. Moving on from there, we've got Firepower, again, a great thing for orb production. bolstering detonation. Then we've got Void Loader is a pretty darn good one to have. Then moving on from there, whatever resistances depending on the activity you're doing, guys. After that, for our legs, you want 2 Void Weapon Surges, and honestly, you could go as high as 3 Void Weapon Surges, and that's why we're using the discount for these Void mods. However, a Harmonic Scavenger to get more ammo for your Void Weapons is also a great idea here, so this is going to boost those Void Weapon damages even more so. And then, guys, after that, we've got a Time Dilation. I do have a Font of Restoration here because a recovery was a bit lacking, but you could easily just run 2 Time Dilations and a Bomber here. And then the stats you want to focus on are 100 Resilience, absolutely the most damage resistance possible for PvE. Then you probably do want 100 Discipline just to be able to just always have those grenades when you need them to start the chain. And then after that, honestly, like Intellect, Recovery are both great. Even Strength, you don't need any mobility, but really the stats aside from 100 Resilience don't matter as much because what you're simply doing is relying on your weapon and all of the insane increases to that weapon's power to get everything done. Which means this build is extremely customizable. It scales with your best Void weapons and can be adapted to fit most any content in the game, which is why it's so darn good. Guys, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKakis. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.